Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Thursday night stream. Hope you guys are doing well. We do not have a whole lot of stuff to go over today, which, bonus. I apologize if the camera angles are tiny bit wonky. I've been moving things around. It looked okay when I started, but now I'm wondering if the camera's positioned a little lower than usual. I don't know. Anyway, welcome, guys. We do have a couple of things. First of all, again, if you're watching and you're enjoying the stream, and you want to come hang out with us after stream or just generally during the week, if you guys wind up typing !Discord, which let me do so in the chat, there is a link to our Discord servers. Please come join us. We are wonderful and very quiet right now, but everybody is great. Much love for everybody. Second of all, I'm going to be harping on this a couple of times during the stream, but if you would like to support the channel because you enjoy what we do here, you can either go down into the panels below or type !Loots in the chat again, which will take you to a place where you can send us a lovely little sponsored video message to support the channel. Thank you, Chibi. Much appreciated. But yeah, that will pop up right up in that corner up there. Helps me out quite a bit. And again, anything is appreciated very much. Many filthy hearts to you as well. But other than that, I think we're pretty much done on the announcement front. So for now, my friends, let us get into trying to quash the plans of daedric cultists, shall we? Because there are many of them, apparently hanging out in Covenant turf. And, we kind of got to do something about that. Oh! Yumi sent me a friend request. Daily reward. Alright. So I was just sort of running around before the stream started, and I saw this little icon over here. I'm like, what is this thing? I am curious. I'm going to go check this out. And on my way over here, she ran up to me. No idea who she is, but we're going to find out anyway, as this is what we do on this channel.
I was starting to doubt Captain's story, and you come sauntering up like some hero from the stories. It's perfect. That nasty slaving outfit you embarrassed at the lighthouse. They took over this village, and they've got the rest of our crew.
Oh, do you want help freeing your friends?
We're their only hope. But I have a simple plan. Fun, too. The Dark Elves outnumber us by a little. Actually, a lot. So first, you should create a diversion by setting fire to their tents and the stolen goods on the dock.
Okay, makes sense. Then what?
Well, my sailors are locked up in a cave behind the town. But the slavers' leader, Majad Ka, keeps the key in a house he's commandeered. So you'll need to steal the key first, then go down and free the guys. Guess it's not that simple, is it?
I can handle it.
Well, the last thing I want is for you to go running in there unprepared. Might end up getting jumped by Majad Ka and get locked up with everyone else. The main thing is just to light the fires, though. Is that what you wanted to ask about?
Mucking about with no idea what you're doing or where you're going. Also known as playing an RPG.
Time for a celebration! Cheese for everyone!
I mean, accurate, though. How do I light the fires?
Improvise. Pull a burning log from their campfire, then light them up. tents and all those stolen goods out there on the dock. Hopefully that'll distract Majad Ka.
Okay, tell me more about this guy?
You're not thinking about taking him on, are you?
Maybe.
That's one crazy Khajiit. He was actually a slave himself, but turned on his masters and took over. Killed his competition and became some kind of slaver king. Trust me, light the fire, distract him.
I mean, on the one hand, there's a part of my brain that sort of appreciates his business enterprise. On the other hand, though... Oh, hey! You again!
Now we're... Go do your thing, friend. Watch out for Majad Ka, though. Captain Angerthal was just one of his lieutenants. A brute, really. This Majad Ka is a specter from seafarer ghost stories. A dark legend that I didn't even believe until now.
We actually helped him rescue some of his crewmates last week. So it's always kind of fun to see characters that you wind up running into later. And dear lord, did they slaughter the cows here? They freaking slaughtered all the cows. Who does that? These guys, apparently, but... Campfire log acquired. Let's light up some tents.
Help! It burns! Put it out!
No, the whole point is me setting everything on fire.
Burns! Put it out!
So, burn the goods down on the docks. Do. The downside to sneaking up on things in this game anyway is that you can't really, once you attack one group in a mob in that, once you attack one individual in the group, everybody immediately turns on you. So, and the fire burned. So how are you guys doing tonight? Hope you're doing pretty well. Anyway. Oh no, there's an innocent person in that mob. I basically launched a torrent of arrows right on top of them. Oops. I mean, they're okay, but I feel bad. Okay, now I need to go. Oh no! But, I mean, also, if sleep is required, sleep should be done. Well, I mean, that's not good. It's not good at all, really. Well, that did not quite go according to plan. Hey, ladies. Oh, there's a chest here. Totally unlocking this. There might be shiny things inside. Okay, the stamina gauntlets are not better than what I got, but I'll take them. Hey, Yumi! Wow, what was with my voice right there?
Hello, Thionel.
Hey, Ame, how are you guys doing? Okay, for a second I got concerned because I thought this rock right here was just floating in midair. It's not. But for a second I thought it was. Alright, into the caves we go. So we got some people we got to rescue. Well, so much for sneaking up on these guys. That did not quite work according to plan, but you know what? It's fine. Whoa, no. We do not stand in the AoE. Yumi is invading Ame's in-room. Oh boy. The one thing I do want to do is get people posting like their spaces in ESO in Discord. I always think that's so cool, seeing how other people wound up arranging their spaces and whatnot. Although I have a couple of in-rooms, I think, at this point, but they're nothing overly special. They literally just have like a bed and a chest in them. I am not the best when it comes to housing, have I mentioned. Even in Final Fantasy XIV, it's not the best for me. Let's unlock this cage door. Get these guys out.
I thought I was going to die here.
Nope.
You saved my life.
Is that above here or is that below?
Freedom!
Whoa. Okay, so the thing is up top somewhere. That's fine. Okay, you know what? I got a bow too. I will shoot you from afar if I gotta. Alright, now, how do I get out of here? That is alright. I appreciate the thought nonetheless. You can totally send Lutz messages instead. Speaking of bits, though, guys, as a reminder, I believe by the end of this month, those special Pride emotes, I believe they go away by the end of this month. So if there is a thing you guys want to have access to, make sure you cheer either in my channel or in somebody else's channel to unlock various emotes, because they get distributed amongst everybody, and it's fun. Hey Pix, how are you? Much love to you as well. Oh.
It was Majad Ka. He saw me trying to escape. I thought he had me, but then Elvira stepped in. That girl's got sand, but she's no match for Majad Ka. He dragged her off toward the beach. You have to help her.
What about you?
He got me, but it's not bad. Just need to get my bearings and I'll be fine. Go after Elvira. I couldn't live with myself if that monster Majad Ka killed her.
Okay. Sure. I mean, you guys were telling me a little while ago to not mess with this guy, but I mean, sure. I can totally go after him. It's fine. Maybe it's not the brightest decision I've ever made, but I also don't want this person to die, so off we go to try to rescue. You know what? We're gonna try to sneak up behind him. Nope. Did not work as intended. It's fine. Wait. No. Bad Khajiit. There we go.
I said this would be fun. Let's get out of here. Come on.
Down the beach we go.
That almost wasn't as fun as I expected it to be. Thank you for coming after me.
I wouldn't abandon you.
Regardless, I owe you one. That was something, wasn't it? The fires, The slavers running everywhere, getting all the guys free. Quite an adventure. Hope I see you again, friend.
Alright. Now we're gonna keep going up this way because there is, at least there was, somewhere along this path there is a way shrine we're going to want to get. Briefly pause for collecting things. Suppose technically we can't put it off anymore, though. We need to probably head northwards to go to Alcaire Castle. That's gonna be fun. And dear lord, is this a guillotine? Why the hell do they have a guillotine here? It seems sort of counterproductive in the slave trade. I don't know. I don't have a guillotine. Normal people do not have guillotines laying around. Nope, we don't go that way. Well, see, there's the problem. I also do not have a dungeon. Not with that attitude, they don't. I mean, I guess you're right on that count. Okay, how do we even get up there? That is the wrong way. That is the wrong way out of town. There are like multiple ways out of this town. And of course I had to go to the one end, which was the wrong end. It'll be interesting to see. Is that guy... Yep.
He told me that the Library of Dusk is a trap for smart people. I guess we're safe then.
Dude is still in the stocks. I guess he's just gonna be there forever. I mean, he probably should stay there until I deal with the whole Vermina cult thing. But... still.
Out of my way. I'm getting out of here. I wouldn't go up there if I were you. Entire farm's been burned down. Scamps are everywhere. And Mr. Norin, he's gone missing.
Okay, calm down. What exactly happened?
We woke up this morning and the farm was on fire. Smoke everywhere. It was the scamps. They're all over the place. I would have left right away, but we couldn't find Mr. Norin. He hadn't been the perfect boss, but I didn't want to leave him.
So he's still missing?
Yes, Mrs. Norin and Gunnies. They won't give up, but we've been looking all day. He's gone, probably dead, and I'm not sticking around to join him. If you want to help, talk to Mrs. Norin.
I'll go talk to her. I guess. Where is that? I just remembered I need to do some group content on here for completionist reasons. I actually haven't tried any group content in this game other than, you know, dragon hunting and the dolmens. So, I do not know how useful I would be. However, if at some point you would like to pester me for such things, I would not object.
Fire, scamps, William disappears, and now strangers on the property. The farmhands all gave up. Maybe I need to give up too. The farm's lost, and my sweet William.
Sounds like you could use some help.
Sorry, hero. You're too late to save the day this time. Look around, the farm is in ashes. My daughter Gunnies and I stayed only to search for my husband, but at this point, I think we have to assume he was killed in the fire.
I could look for him.
If you want to waste your time, I won't argue, but we're packing up and leaving. My daughter Ganis is over there sifting through the ashes. Would you mind telling her to come back to the house?
Sure, I'll tell her. I guess.
Does no one care? This doesn't make sense. There has to be something, anything, some sign of what happened to my father. Can you help me? Can you help me sift through these ashes?
Your mother says it's time to give up.
How can she say that? How could she leave without him? She can give up if she wants to, but I won't. Not until I know for sure. I still haven't searched everywhere. Will you help me?
You really believe your father survived?
I don't just believe, I know. My mother is just not thinking clearly. We haven't even checked all the buildings. I've actually been putting off the northern barn. It creeps me out. I'll go talk some sense into my mother, but could you check it?
I'll meet you at the house after I investigate the barn. Gee, it's burnt down. I don't see why this would creep her out, really. But here we are. Oh, that's a Dremora. That is a freaking Dremora. What the hell? You have a book. To Dream Beyond Dreams by the Omen of 100 Prophecies. It was in Menevia? I think that's how you pronounce that. Dear Green Menevia, there dwelt a young Breton of family and name. He had inherited a patrimony and thus needed to do nothing, as others were paid to do it for him. And so he sat at his mullioned window and gazed out the diamond panes at the colors of the countryside as they changed with the light. And he dreamed away the day until the colors darkened, and he betook himself to bed, where he slumbered and dreamed in truth. Of what did he dream? He dreamed of his own land, but in colors more intense, more true, and more pure than in day. His Menevia of dreams was more real than his Menevia of waking, and he felt more alive when asleep than awake. Each day at his mullions he looked and longed for a way to dream beyond dreams, a way to live in his Reverie Menevia forever and forever. Reverie Menevia, he said, and it was a prayer. Duh. Okay, you need to die now, sir, because I'm trying to do a thing and you are interrupting, and that is very rude. 1,000 times he uttered this prayer, and it changed like a dream to Ver Menevia. Oh, well. And more it became less and less until at last Vermina, he said, and Vermina again. And to him she came in dream form, Vermina herself, and called him Supernal Dreamer and First Night Caller, and named him Omen of 100 Prophecies. And when he awoke, he yet did dream, and spoke as in a dream, and called other dreamers to him, into Reverie Menevia, and soon you shall join him. Well, that's not creepy at all. The Night Caller has dreamed it. One night you shall dream, and in your dream you will say the name, and she will come. Okay, yeah, the daedric cultists on this land is honestly reason enough to be creeped out by the barn.
Mother? Is that you?
No, it's me. I'm coming back from the barn.
Oh, you came back. You have to help me. Some creepy guy was here, and then my mother tied me up, locked the door, and they left. Can you get me out?
What did your mother do with the key?
I think she wrapped it up in a piece of bacon and fed it to one of those scamps. That's what it sounded like, at least.
I'll try to find the scamp that ate it, I guess.
Mother? Is that you?
No, it's Lionel. Hi. I'll return when I get the key. Although, why the hell are you calling for your mother after she apparently tied you up and locked you in the house? Like, no sense. No sense whatsoever. Scamps! Here you are. Hi. Do you have a key? No, you don't. Stop it. Key! Ha! Okay. Hopefully your mother will come back where her mom locked her in a house. Like, I understand loyalty to your parents and whatnot, and, you know, hoping they're going to be better, but your mom locked you up.
Thank the 8 you came back. Do you know what's going on? Some creepy man named Sensualist was here, and then my mother tied me up and left.
Did your mother explain herself?
No, she just said it was for my own good. Then something about a dream and my dad. I don't understand. Who was that man, and why did my mother tie me up?
I kind of think your mother is joining a cult.
A cult? What cult? You don't mean... Oh no, my dad. She said something about him and a sacrifice he had to make. The man said they were going up the hill to the west. Please, you have to go after them.
Okay, I will. Let me untie you first.
Yes, please. And then go find my dad. I'll meet you outside.
Okay. Here we go. Yeah, like, at some point, you kind of just need to accept the fact that things are getting bad and just move on. Which sounds terrible. I am aware it sounds terrible. I just... there's only so much you're really capable of doing. I said I would not object, Ame. I don't know how useful I would be, but I would definitely not object to attempting. Well, this is not good. Hi! You know, it would help if I actually had one of my abilities up that let me regen health points when I hit things. Hi. I'm really sorry. Oh, God. You're making me murder her mother, too? What is wrong with this game? I do not like this. I don't want to murder her mother. Jeez. I will look at that in just a second.
Where's Gunnies? I have to find her.
Yeah, she's back there. Sentineless, over the years I've recruited dozens to the ranks of the Supernal Dreamers, but none of my recruits have made me nearly so proud as you have. The experiment in Coghlan Village appears to have met with a significant success. Your work there has inspired us all and indeed caught the attention of our divine mistress. Vermina has sent some of her most potent minions to help spread our influence in Stormhaven. Powerful daedra known as Omens are working behind the scenes in places of power across this kingdom to mimic your achievement. With their aid, we will ensure that the Daggerfall Covenant is plunged into a nightmare from whence it will not be able to return. Well, shit. Pardon the language. The task with which you have now been charged is unchanged, but no less critical. You will need hordes of scamps, Clanfar, and Dremora to plague these lands and perpetuate the waking nightmare our mistress has envisioned. Make efforts to recruit local citizens to our cause. If they will not join us, they may be used as vessels or blood sacrifices to aid in the summoning of daedra. In Vermina's dark name, night color is Chartrand. That is not good. That is very much not good.
You are an unnaturally incredible hero among heroes. You saved my dad. I feel like I should be sad because of my mother, but I just can't help it. I'm so happy. Thanks to you.
I'm glad the two of you are safe now.
It's hard to look around here and feel safe. But I do. Especially since you're here. When we rebuild the farm, I think I'll build a statue in your honor. And put it right over there.
Well, that'd be a little embarrassing, but okay, sure.
If you're willing, I might ask for one other favor.
What's up, sir?
Do you think I shared a bed with that woman and she nearly killed me? I suppose she may have been under the influence of that crazy cultist, sensualist. That reminds me, I hate to ask anything else of you, but I think there may still be some danger.
What danger?
Well, the scamp's running around here for one thing, but I have reason to believe there could be worse things coming if we don't act fast. That crazy sensualist was telling Rosalie about these portals he had opened up around the farm.
Well, then we should destroy them.
My thoughts exactly, and I'd like to go out and do it myself. I wouldn't want Gunnies to lose both her parents. I think it might be smarter if you go, if you're willing, that is.
I'll destroy him. Also, not murder if it's self-defense. Okay, true. True. Hey! Stop it. Apparently, destroying a daedric portal involves stomping on crystals. Not gonna complain. Little weird, but not gonna complain. I don't want to die and leave my daughter alone. Would you be willing to risk your life for us instead? I mean, I've already done this much for him. Why not? No, stop that. Okay, so I need one more. Portal should be up here. And then you're good. Oh, it's all the way up here. Okay. Ah, there we go. Easy way to get up here. No, stop that. Rude. Okay. Portal's destroyed. I mean, all in all, that wasn't that bad.
Were those daedric death screams I heard? Music to my ears. And you destroyed those damnable portals, too. I think now we'll be safe.
I think you're gonna be fine.
It's hard to believe that someone I don't even know would go so far out of their way to help us. There's hope now, at least. Thank you.
Alright, where are we? In relation to where we need to go. Looks like I go this way. Possibly. Summon my glowy deer. Which, my favorite part about my glowy deer, I can trail sparkles. Who does not want to ride a mount that trails sparkles?
Stay on your toes, friend. Be on guard if you're headed up to the castle. King Faharajad's army is camped outside the walls. They claim they're here in a diplomatic capacity, but I'm not buying it.
Well, why do you think they're really here?
To attack the castle, isn't that obvious? This is the beginning of the end for the Covenant, mark my words. King Faharajad probably planned this all along. Thought that under the banner of peace, we'd just let his army march right in.
So, you think this is an invasion?
Of course. I wasn't born yesterday. Neither was Dame Follett. She's our commanding officer outside the wall. You should talk to her up at the castle's main gate.
I'll find Dame Follett then. Depends on how heavy Sparkles is. Oh my god. Probably not quite as heavy as you... I don't know. I do not know how heavy Indrik actually is. I'll talk to you in just a second. There is a dude I need to talk to up here.
gall and pox! Dame Dabienne wanted me to tell the Duke you were coming here. You saved me back in Coglin Village. I'm the messenger, the one in the warehouse.
And you forgot?
I'm sorry. I got back here and I had to tell my parents and my friends about the slaver attack down at the village. And then it just completely slipped my mind. Not much point in doing it now. I can't believe I forgot to announce you to the Duke. I really am sorry. I hope you can forgive me.
Okay, this is the second message you forgot to deliver.
Oh yeah, I forgot to deliver the message to the constable in Coglin Village as well. That's actually kind of funny, isn't it? Unless... are you frustrated with me?
Yeah, you're kind of a terrible messenger.
I know. You're right. I've never been a very good messenger. I always wanted to be a king, or a duke, or something more important. But here I am. I'm doing my best. Please don't tell anyone about this. I'll do better next time, I promise.
So is this a reasonable concern, or are they just xenophobic? Well, actually, what's happening right now is that a lot of the issues like that, there's probably a bit of xenophobia in there, but a lot of what's going on is the result of daedric influences. So that is probably not helping.
Damned foreigners. Nothing but trouble around here ever since the Duke married King Faharajad's daughter. And now there's a Redguard army on our doorstep, expecting the Knights of the Flame to just stand aside.
Okay, what is going on here?
Envoy Darima marches up with an army claiming she's on a diplomatic mission from King Faharajad of Alakir. She says her message is for Duke Nathaniel alone and demands entry. All I have to say is over my dead body.
Couldn't she come in alone?
My mission is clear. No one from the Redguard camp allowed in the castle. I'm a Knight of the Flame, and I will enforce that directive to my dying breath. Sir Hughes is the head of our order. If you have concerns, speak to him inside the castle.
Okay, fine. I will go talk to him. Because really, this is you being unreasonable at this point.
You're welcome to Alcair Castle. I'm sure you noticed King Faharajad's army camped outside our walls, so you can understand why Duke Nathaniel is not entertaining guests. I should hope you're not here to add to our troubles.
I might be able to help.
Don't hear that too often, but it's most welcome. If blood gets spilled here, it could destroy the fragile alliance holding together the Daggerfall Covenant. We need to defuse this situation as quickly as possible.
Letting the Redguard envoy in would be a good start.
Damn it. Dame Follett is holding the envoy up at the gate, isn't she? Never questioning orders is Follett's strength and her weakness. I'll have to send word to make an exception.
Oh, thank God.
Meantime, I actually have a task you'd be well suited for.
Great. What can I do?
It's a sensitive matter. We've intercepted secret messages to King Faharajad from someone inside the castle who goes by the alias of Almandine. My hope is that a little research in the library might reveal where this term comes from.
Okay, I can check the library.
Unfortunately, the Duke requires that he personally approve all visitors to the library, and he can't know about this. The library guard, Sir Gregory, perhaps you can persuade him to look the other way, or, failing that, to leave his post.
I can give it a try.
Again, you must keep this quiet. The Duke is already overwhelmed, and hearing about a spy inside the castle might push him over the edge. Get past Sir Gregory and into the library. Find out who Almandine is, and report back to me personally.
What does the Duke plan to do about the Redguard army?
For better or worse, the Duke defers to me on the matter for now. Nathaniel shares King Emmerich's bloodline, but not his talent for calm under pressure. Of course, the Duke's wife being King Faharajad's daughter doesn't make matters easier.
The Duchess is from Alakir?
Indeed. Duchess Lakana is one of King Faharajad's youngest daughters. They say he was quite fond of her. She doesn't speak of her father much, but I think those ties run deeper than she lets on.
Couldn't you order Sir Gregory to let me into the library?
I cannot defy the Duke's orders, not with an army at the gates. You can. One thing that might help, Sir Gregory is insanely jealous of his wife. In his mind, she would be the sheath to every knight's blade. You didn't hear it from me.
Okay, then. Also, this is our Duke. And his wife. It's really very pretty, actually. Let's go break into a library. Have straight people considered having healthy relationships? I mean, you would think.
Hold it right there. This is Duke Nathaniel's personal library. No access without his express permission.
What if it's an emergency?
If it's an emergency, you want the armory, not the library. It's just books in there. Honestly, I don't know why the Duke's so worried about it, but he is. If I let you in, I'd be kicked out of the castle. Probably my wife, too.
Your wife works in the castle?
No, I couldn't ask her to work. She wouldn't like that. She might even leave me. No, she spends most of her time in the market. Too much time, if you ask me. I can't stand the way all those merchants look at her. The other knights, too.
Oh boy, okay. Back out to go see if we can't track down his wife. I mean, you would think if he married her, he'd trust her. Apparently not.
After all the gold I've spent here, you'd think these backwater merchants would be more grateful. No patience whatsoever. I miss city life. I miss Wayrest. By the way, have you seen Sir Higgins?
No? Why do you ask?
Oh, Sir Higgins is such a gentleman. I'm just waiting for him to come and help me carry all these groceries home.
Okay. I feel really bad doing this to this guy, but... I am apparently going to further mess up his relationship with his wife.
Unless the Duke himself tells me to make an exception, the library is off limits.
Do you know Sir Higgins?
Everyone does. That damn man gets away with murder. Sir Hughes has him patrolling inside the castle walls. He basically just lollygags around the market, flirting with women. Why do you ask?
He was kind of escorting your wife home from the market.
My wife? Vendi? That motherless louse. His escorting days will come to a swift end when I break his kneecaps.
Have fun, sir. You're up the stairs. And now I break into a library. Okay. First of all, we read every single bookshelf. Well, not technically read, because there's a lot of text here. But I don't know what I have and haven't acquired from in here yet, so better safe than sorry. Well, that was easy. I mean, exploiting the double meaning of the word escort isn't technically lying. I mean, technically. I just feel kind of bad about it. Royal Lineage of Sentinel. What do we got here? Tax book. This ledger contains various numbers and information dealing with taxes. The numbers vary little from year to year, although recently Duke Nathaniel purchased several lots of fine ales and wines. Okay. Okay, residency. This book contains a list of names dating back several years. The majority of the names are Breton. There are no Orc or Redguard names on the list. Interesting. Royal Lineage of Sentinel. Know, O beloved reader, that the lineage of our all-beneficent king is most royal, descending as he does from High King Arazal through King Jafar, I think. Thence Grandi Makala, who did marry Grandea Vanesh of Antiphalos. Wow. Thus endowing the line with... Wow, I can't even pronounce half of this. The flaccid blood of the meritorious Zizine. His Royal Majesty King Faharajad was the only issue of the ever-virtuous Makala and Fanesh. In good time, Faharajad, while yet a young prince, did take to wife Zarifa, I think, the flower of Taneth, and she bore him 3 fine children. Alas, the flower of Taneth lost her life in giving birth to the 3rd, and was mourned by all the Red Guards of Hammerfell. Nonetheless, His Royal Majesty's ever-glorious descendancy is assured in the persons of his eldest daughter, Mariah, the jewel of... what is that? Salakalam? I'm not sure if that's an L or T there. His second daughter, Lakana, the star of the Almendine, and the young crown prince Azad, the line of Antiphalos. Lakana is Almendine. Oh, that's not gonna go over well with the Knight of the Flame upstairs. Hi.
Sometimes a true knight must undertake a mission that requires reading books rather than slaying monsters. Such is what I asked of you. Did you learn anything in the library?
Almendine is the Duchess Lakana herself.
I feared as much. We have to proceed carefully now. We don't want to alert the Duchess or King Faharajad to the fact that we know about the secret communications. I hate to say it, but I'm going to have to speak with the Duke about this. The fact that the Duchess is sending secret letters to her father is serious cause for concern. We need to know exactly what they're planning, though.
What do you propose?
After speaking with King Faharajad's envoy, Duchess Lakana asked to go out and negotiate with the Redguard General herself. Clearly, we can't allow that. But the Duchess is refusing to let the envoy leave to deliver her message.
I could deliver it.
My thoughts exactly. And in so doing, you would win her confidence. You already helped get the envoy through the gates, so Lakana will be inclined to trust you. Go speak with her upstairs. Do whatever you must to learn her plans.
I'll report back when I know more. Okay, they're upstairs. Also, can we just talk about this Argonian and the fact that his name is Dustfoe? It amuses me so much.
Darima told me you spoke to Sir Hughes about Dame Follett. Thank you. You don't know what a relief it is to have her here. I am an outsider in Alcaire Castle, with no one I can fully trust. Sometimes I even wonder if I can trust the Duke.
Why is that?
Because there have been several attempts made on my life, all from someone within these walls. An Alakir poison intended for my lips killed one of my tasters just a few days ago.
Why would somebody want to kill you?
There are many rivals for the throne in Alakir. They despise the Covenant, and they would kill me to destroy it. My father has been trying to identify the assassins. I must speak with General Thoda at the camp outside, but I am forbidden.
If you wish, I could be your messenger.
Can I trust you? You did intercede on our behalf with Sir Hughes. Very well. But General Thoda will not expect you. You will need to get his attention. It may be difficult, but if you could best some of his warriors, he will want to see you.
I'll get General Thoda's attention.
Thank you. Things are truly desperate when a daughter of King Faharajad must rely on the generosity of a stranger. But I do believe in you. The future of the Covenant, and my life, depends on you. Rupka, go with you, friend.
I probably should not be reading a letter on a desk, but we're doing this. To His Royal Majesty Emmerich, High King of the Daggerfall Covenant. My dear brother, as always, there are several items of note, some related to the security of the kingdom, and others of a more personal nature. Please read this privately, and I beg you to exercise discretion in discussing its contents with your advisors. Of utmost importance are matters related to security here in Alcaire, and unfortunately, though I have strong concerns, I do not have the convenience of a simple or even a consistent element to which I might ascribe Alcaire's troubles of late. At the time of my last communication, there were only a few reports of these Vermina cultists, the Supernal Dreamers. Our shared hopes of this being a short-lived problem were not realized. It seems the cultists have grown even bolder, raiding outlying farms and even recruiting citizens to join their mad ranks. The Knights of the Flame have orders to arrest cult members on sight, but we await further instruction from you on how to deal with the threat that has now spread to other regions of Stormhaven. Well, that's not good. The Knights of the Flame continue to prove invaluable allies and staunch defenders of the realm. They have been instrumental in helping me address the cultist problem, and in reacting to an attempt made on the Duchess's life by an Alakir assassin. The leader of the Knights of the Flame, one Sir Hughes, suggested that the Order assume responsibility for security here at the castle, and I was relieved to agree. It has been a weight lifted off my shoulders. Lastly, and most personally, I wish to express my most sincere gratitude for the arrangement of my marriage to Princess Lakana. Though I feared our union of political necessity would be formal and awkward, nothing could be further from the truth. Her warmth and kindness have created an intimacy between us that I never dreamt possible. We both owe you our gratitude and our undying loyalty. Yours truly, Nathaniel. P.S. The tricks these Redguard women employ in the bedchamber. Why didn't you warn me, you old dog? Oh my god. I am too ace for this. I am way too ace for that. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. Alright, so the takeaway here is several things. The first being, Nathaniel is directly related to King Emmerich. The second, King Emmerich is also married to a Redguard woman. And the third, Supernal Dreamers are causing problems everywhere.
I heard Bloodthorn assassins
Yay.
tried to kill King Casimir.
So that's gonna be fun. Also, there's apparently... What was that stable icon? Stable icon was all the way over here.
I've had it, I tell you.
Feeling footsore?
I need to boost the thing. Because I have not done that in a while. Alright. Let's fight some soldiers, shall we?
These Knights of the Flame treat us like dogs.
My sword arm has had little practice since coming to Stormhaven. You look like you might make good sport.
I could take you in a fight.
You think so? Then let's find out. Let us dance then.
It's not going to be much of a dance.
What have we here? You come strutting through our camp with such attitude. Perhaps someone needs to teach you a lesson?
You want to fight?
Very well. We shall see who fights best.
Let us dance, then.
Okay, that voice was different than the one she used to actually talk to me.
You should walk with more respect. You think?
Let's fight some Alakir. All the dialogue is basically going to be the same.
Not bad.
Ha! Who is this little pipsqueak walking through our camp? Perhaps I turn you into a pincushion?
Draw your blade. Let's see how tough you really are.
Nothing would please me more.
Let us dance.
I will be honest. When it said Alakir champion, I was expecting the bar to be slightly different. So I'm slightly disappointed that that is not the case. Okay, I need to kick the butt of one more dude. Looks like the last ones I can pester are down this way.
This is a military kit. Very well. Let us dance then.
Murder! Well, not quite murder. It's literally just until surrender.
Well fought.
look so dangerous, yet you waltz into my camp and pick fights with my soldiers. Tell me why I should not simply cut off your head where you stand.
Because Duchess Lakana sent me?
The princess. She is all right then. That is good. King Faharajad sent me to protect her, but there is little I can do from out here. I do not wish to start a war, but I will if my king orders it. I await new orders even now.
Do you know who tried to poison her?
Ah, yes, indeed. The poison maker was quite stubborn, but he spoke a name with his dying breath. It means nothing to me, though. He said, Follett.
Dame Follett. She's one of the Knights of the Flame.
She is. Then she is in the castle. Go then, quickly. Tell Lakana so that she may be prepared for this wench assassin. I cannot go in, so you must protect her.
Wait, hold up. He has like a permanent dwelling here. It might just be a space that he's taking over, rather than it being his permanent residence, but I do not know for sure. I don't really know how military presence works in certain places, so... Ride, my glow deer. Ride! We have many problems right now. Where's Lakana? Lakana is upstairs. Lakana! Possibly. Hey, Lakana, we have problems.
It is a relief to see you returned. I fear I might have asked too much. Tell me, though, did General Thoda have any new insights into the source of these assassination attempts?
Dame Follett purchased the poison.
What? The Knights of the Flame are sworn to protect me. Why would one try to take my life? I know Dame Follett spoke out against my marriage to the Duke, but I can't imagine how that could motivate her to murder. I hope Dame Follett was acting alone in this. If there is a wider conspiracy, I fear for what that might mean for our future.
General Thoda suggested you leave the castle.
No, this will not do. To run would be to surrender to this madwoman's hatred. Follett is the one who must pay. Though I don't always agree with him, Sir Hughes is a good man, and I trust him. Tell him of Follett's betrayal. He will see justice served.
Okay, stay here. I will find Sir Hughes.
I can't believe my suspicions were so far from the truth. The assassin being a Breton only makes this situation more volatile. Please, tell Sir Hughes and ask him to resolve this matter swiftly.
Why is it more volatile?
Because it has greater potential for destroying the Daggerfall Covenant. My choice to go to my father for help rather than the Knights of the Flame only made matters worse. I'm sorry for that now.
But that's how you learned it was Dame Follett.
Indeed. But perhaps it would have been better if Sir Hughes had uncovered that truth. No time for regrets, though. We will do this properly now. Let Sir Hughes handle it. It is what's best for the Covenant.
Okay. That's why What's-His-Face insisted on the Knights of the Flame be in charge of security, isn't it? Because she follows orders to the letter and she answers to him. That is a good point. But that just raises more questions, and I'm concerned now. Hi.
I trust you've earned the Duchess' confidence by now. That's good. Have you been able to learn why she was conspiring with her father?
Yes, she feared for her life.
After the attempt on her life, that makes sense, but why go to her father? The Knights of the Flame are here to protect her. It makes no sense. Why would he send an army here? The assassin's poison came from Alakir. The Duchess said so herself.
Yeah, but it was Dame Follett who purchased the poison.
Dame Follett? Are you certain? That's a grave accusation. Of course she was opposed to the marriage. We'll have to question her, but sending a Knight of the Flame to apprehend her might not be wise.
I can do it, I guess.
Hoping you might volunteer. That would help avoid a scene. Follett's home is north of the inn. If you'll go there first, I'll get some of my men and come as backup.
Okay. Sure, I can do that. I feel very weird operating like this. Because I'm definitely not Covenant whatsoever. This is apparently her house.
Well,
Do I need to break into it? I do not. It is already open. Hey, didn't follow it. Okay, we're
This is what it's come down to. Then so be it.
Nope. Okay, usually that lasts a tiny bit longer. It's fine. Okay, she's regaining health somehow. I'm not entirely sure what she's doing. But she's dead now, so it doesn't quite matter. Is there anything around here that would... Why does she have bunk beds? It's just her in here, right? Ah, there we go. Oh, there's Sir Hughes. Hi, you're a little late, sir.
Where's Follett? Did she run?
No, but she attacked. I killed her.
I'm sorry to hear that. You did what had to be done, and I suppose her reaction merely proves her guilt. I wish I could say there was no longer cause for concern. Somehow, though, I just don't think that's the case. Something about all this just isn't adding up.
I agree. It's hard to believe she was acting alone.
Indeed. I would very much like to discuss this with you further, but not inside the castle. My home is past the market. If you'll give me a moment to settle matters here and check on the Duchess, I'll meet you there and we can talk.
I'll see you soon. Now I just feel awkward going into homes of strange soldiers. Nothing good ever seems to happen when I do. This is... Well, that's a grumpy cat. Why are you in here tied up?
You? Did Sir Hughes send you to kill me?
Why would I want to kill you?
You're not here to... Oh, merciful Stendar! Lakana!
Sir Hughes is checking on her. She's safe.
No, she's not safe. Hughes is going to kill her. He's crazy. Something about his dreams. If you don't believe me, check his journal.
Oh,
He was
fuck.
writing all about it. First, though, untie me. I have to get back to the castle and warn Lakana.
Okay, hold still. Great. So this is his journal. 9th of 1st Seed. This is the 3rd week of these nightmares. Visions of Alcair Castle burning. Riots led by one of our own. A face so familiar, but I can't see it clearly. I know this will happen if I don't do something. By the gods, am I a prophet now? I must be mad. 23rd of 1st Seed. I recognize the face in my dreams, the one who leads Alcair Castle to ruin. It's the Duke's new wife, Lakana. She will eventually betray us. I know this now. The next day, I have to stop this nightmare from coming true. I've asked Dame Follett to deal with the Duchess, but even she seems to have doubts. If she could only see what I've seen. Oh, jeez, yep. 29th of 1st Seed, Follett botched the job and killed the poor food taster. I can't trust her. Too many innocents could get hurt. Only Lakana should die. Oh my god. That does not make it better. 2nd of Rain's Hand. King Vaharajad has sent an army to our gates. My dream is coming true. By the 8, we have to find a way to stop this. 10th of Rain's Hand. It's all clear to me now. The vision is a sign for me and me alone. I must do this myself. Divines forgive me, but this is for all of Alcair. Yeah, okay. That is a problem. Oh, please do not be dead, Lakana. Seriously, please do not be dead. Please do not be dead. Please do not be dead. Are you upstairs? Yes, you are. Please do not be dead. You're probably dead. I really hope you're not.
What's this?
Yeah, crap. Ugh. Press F to pay respects, folks. I liked her. Jeez. I wanted to say not to get your hopes up, but I knew she'd be dead. Jeez. The body's still warm to the touch. The blade in its back bears the sigil of the Knights of the Flame. This weapon obviously belonged to Sir Hughes. I am so sorry about this, Duke Nathaniel.
She cannot be dead. This cannot be real. Lacana. You spoke with her, didn't you? What do you know of this? Tell me.
Sir Hughes is responsible for it.
Sir Hughes? Was he mad? He was supposed to protect her. How will I explain this to Lacana's father? To her sister? Lacana would never hurt anyone. She was innocent. My beloved wife. I don't understand. Sir Hughes served me for so many years. Loyally. Faithfully. Why would he murder my wife?
His dreams sort of suggested Lacana would destroy Elcare Castle.
Dreams? That maniac murdered my wife on the basis of a dream?
Yeah.
He will die for this. You must help me find him. He's probably gone to Firebrand Keep. Please, do it for Lacana. Find Hughes and kill him.
I'll find him, Your Grace. Also, I heard you were just murdering random NPCs, dude. Okay. I've always wanted to do this. Whee! Okay. I did the thing. Okay, so where are we going now? To go to Firebrand Keep, which is down that way. I already got that way shrine there, so I don't know that I really need to go that way, but you know what? We're gonna do it anyway. Providing I can figure out the way out of here. There we go. The thing is, I don't even remember why I grabbed this way shrine. I think I got that way shrine because there was a thing going on at the time, like an event or something, that required me to come up here. You're a Knight of the Flame. I don't trust you by default. Random trunk, middle of nowhere.
Do it. Sacrifice them all, said Cloise's inner monologue.
Onto no. No. Hello, but no. This old container has preserved the tattered remnants of a knight's garb, along with a journal and a crude map leading to a series of caves. I wonder what's in this journal. The writing is illegible, save for the last entry. 8 forgive us. To stop the 3, we were first to bury Sir Edain in the cave along with our enemies. We were following orders, but that made the task no less difficult. Apparently, we're checking out caves now. What the heck is this? Let's find out. How's my inventory doing? Yeah, not the greatest, but we will live with that as a ghost.
These caves have been quiet for so long, but the winds have returned and our spirits with them. You walk among the living, yet you speak to the dead. Will you help return us to rest?
I can try? Why are you here, spirit?
I came here on a sacred mission, to slay the notorious bandits known as the Three. I ventured into these depths, leaving my fellow knights behind with orders to collapse the cave if I did not return. This cave became my tomb.
So, your mission failed?
Perhaps, but by sealing the cave, my fellow knights succeeded where I did not. The Three starved here in the darkness. But now the cave is reopened, and their spirits again threaten the land. You must put their spirits to rest.
I will do as you ask.
My sword is forged of consecrated steel and dedicated to the cause of purging evil from these lands. Take it and finish what I started. It will aid you in your quest.
How do I use the sword?
The blade may have rusted to the point where it is useless in battle, but its magic remains. Defeating the spirits below with the sword in your possession will bind their souls to its steel.
That command definitely does not. How did you die?
I wish I could tell you that I died in valiant battle, but I cannot. Like the very bandits I came to slay, I starved to death here in the dark, after my fellow knights collapsed the cave.
Starting at $1,599, where do I sign up? I know, right? That is just a little much. But that is a reminder that if you guys want to have a completely free way to help support my channel, you guys can go to loots.com/Lionel, go into the panels down below, or type !Loots in chat, and you guys will be taken to a page where you can send a sponsored video message, not unlike the one that just popped up for the Razor Blade 15. Just helps me out a lot, so if you enjoy what I do here, please consider doing it. Here are the three.
In my time, they were the band of the three, robbers and bandits who achieved considerable wealth. They hired men to do their dirty work. Really, they were nothing special, just murderers and thugs who operated long enough to get a reputation.
And now they have risen?
Their spirits have returned as the Fallen Three, and they are worse than before. Now the three and their followers venture forth from this cave to steal people's souls rather than their money. You must stop them.
Why me?
Because you speak to me as if I were here and alive. I am an echo in these caves, the scream of a time long past. I don't know quite what you are, but I need your help.
Okay. Take a sword. They need to know your audience better. Needs to be links for movie tickets and Olive Garden coupons. I mean, those would be a lot more entertaining. I'm not gonna lie. Let's go this way.
Circle around.
No. Oh, hey. Necromancer, I think. I think that was a necro anyway. One of these days, I am going to level a necromancer. I have a tiny one I started back when Elsewhere began, but I haven't really touched them since. I feel kind of bad.
What do you call a lovesick vampire? A necromance.
Oh my god. Antu, why are you like this? No, stop that. I believe the Necro was Khajiit, so Dominion. Because I sadly lack the package that you can buy in the Crown store that is basically, you can have any character of any race as any faction. Oh my god, Anju not only stole my joke, but told it wrong. Really, should you be surprised by how Java... Figures the fascists want to kill everyone else and then raise them from the dead so they can command them. Well, I mean, that is tech sort of... Yeah. No, not surprised, just disappointed. Do you hear that, Antu? You've disappointed the woman you married and had a child with. I don't want that. I want... Thank you. I don't really know how touching their bones or whatever I've been doing
You're a fool to come down here.
summons the spirit of the dead thing back, but apparently that's how it works when you're not a necromancer. Stop that. I did not invite you. Okay, no, technically I did, but thank you. Alright, up this way.
One penguin said to another, "Wouldn't it be funny if we were wearing tuxedos?" The other penguin said, "I know, right?"
Oh my god, Anzu. Why? Why are you like this? If you get any cooking ingredients you don't want, I will take them. I will keep that in mind, Jimmy. Well, once I've finished with the Covenant storyline, I'll be starting Cadwell Silver, which will take me to Dominion if you want to run with me on that character. Could definitely happen. I've done way too much of the Dominion arc as it is. Not on that character, but just in general. I like the races the Dominion get. I will not apologize for that. So, like, my half attempts at creating alts usually winds up with me in Dominion territory one way or the other. I wish I could have heard her real-life reaction on 2. I assume that voice was not the weird robot voice that my bot uses. Okay, cast certain sword into the fissure. What fissure? Okay, I'm assuming I get there this way. As a TTRPGer, I can attest that joke theft is an honorable pastime.
What have you done, you meddling creature of flesh?
Destroyed your spirits. For reasons. Yes. That is indeed what occurred. Oh, this is... Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? I cannot get down from here. Why did I... Why did I do that to myself, you guys? I do not know. This is apparently what I've done. Jeez, okay. Dishonor! Dishonor on you, Antu! And dishonor on your cow. Actually, you know what would also be appropriate? That would be also be appropriate. Hey, Zerdane.
I sense a darkness lifted from the fiery depths. Tell me, have you done the deed?
It is done. The souls of the 3 are destroyed.
I can feel the serenity flowing into my spirit already. By destroying their spirits with my blade, you have fulfilled my vow and released me from this plane. Thank you. I'll return you to the surface now. Go with honor and my gratitude.
You are very welcome, Chava. What, without even singing the Doom song now? I did not want to get written up for copyright. Twitch tends to get testy about certain music. I didn't know if the Doom song would do anything about that. And then the ghost escapes and takes over the world. I hope he doesn't. Are you a merchant? You are not a merchant. Why are there never merchants around when I want them? Oh, those are super. There's a merchant. Okay. I don't want to deal with the merchant. Hi. Hi, come here. Come here.
You'd have to walk off.
Need to repair things and sell you things as well. Visioning. I want that. Why was I holding on to this? Do not remember why I was holding on to some of this stuff that I have. Want that. This I'm holding on to. I tend to just sort of hoard things. You will notice as I stream things, I tend to hoard everything. Even though there's no reason for me to, I just do it. It's vaguely annoying that I do it. Don't want that. Especially since it takes up valuable inventory space. Mood.
Has taken back Camlorn.
Clearly you should eat a merchant to gain their power. That borders incredibly close to cannibalism. No, thank you. Now, providing I had acquired a banker, then maybe that wouldn't be an issue. But, yeah, I can't afford that. Where are they? Despite the fact I want this merchant very badly. Because, I mean, look at it. It is an adorable cat in a turban. But, like, the bankers and the merchants are expensive, as you can see. Crowns cost real-world money that I do not have. That is indeed a merchant. This is also a banker. I mean, look at him. Look at her. Now, these two just came in with Elsewhere. They are, Alfiq, I believe, is the proper term for the kind of Khajiit they are. But they talk. Like actual human speech. They communicate. And they are amazing. And adorable. And I want them both, but I cannot afford them. If I had the money and I still had a Prime sub, I would legitimately just save my crowns for like the next 10 months to afford them both. But I had to drop the Prime sub at the moment because that is money I don't have. These are more normal merchants. Like this woman, I think she's a Redguard. And we have a Dunmer banker. But let's be real. The Alfiq are adorable. And why wouldn't you want a banker or a merchant that comes in the form of an adorable cat? I mean, honestly. They are adorable. I sadly cannot afford. So there was a quest over here, wasn't there? There was. Where's that quest giver?
Could you please untie me?
good that you've come along, friend. The Van family is in dire need of aid. If you could untie me, we could have a more civil conversation.
Who tied you up?
The supernal dreamers. I should have seen this coming, but I failed, and I need your help to set matters straight. The dreamers have captured Ingrid Van, the owner of this farm, and I fear they have dark plans for her.
What kind of dark plans?
I'm certainly eager to explain the situation further, but do you think we could continue the conversation over by the bridge?
Sure, let me untie you.
Come with me to the bridge. We can speak safely there.
I don't see how, since this isn't that much further away than the farm, but okay.
Perhaps we can now have a civil conversation. I'm Perry, Brother Perry, traveling through Alcaire on my way back to Pariah Abbey. Ingrid Van offered me a room for the night. It just happened to be the night the supernal dreamers attacked.
Also, I'm very confused about an abbey being named Pariah Abbey. What the heck? Do you know why they attacked?
They serve Vermina, the daedric prince of nightmares. I know this because I am an initiate at Pariah Abbey. We knew the dreamers were active in Alcaire, but their intentions for Ingrid Van suggest a more aggressive plan than we imagined.
What is Pariah Abbey?
The abbey is home to the spirit wardens, devoted to Azura, queen of dawn and dusk. Yes, we are a cult, but King Emmerich makes allowances because Azura is benevolent. Vermina is not, as her intentions with Ingrid Van make clear.
Okay, what intentions with Ingrid Van?
The supernal dreamers have put her into an enchanted sleep, tied down in front of a portal, undoubtedly from Vermina's dark domain. They will summon a daedric spirit to inhabit Ingrid's body.
Well,
you need to break the enchantment to free her.
How do I do that?
It will not be easy, and you will need to move quickly, but it can be done. You will need to reverse the daedric ritual, which will require gathering a few somewhat grisly items. Then you must follow the directions exactly to break the spell.
What do I need for the ritual?
You will need to acquire the hearts of 2 different daedra. A scamp and a Dremora should do. Then find my ritual candle in the Van's barn. Take the items to where Ingrid lies in the Stonebridge Mill, and there you will perform the ritual.
Which one do I use first?
Offer the Dremora heart first to summon the dark spirit. Then light the ritual candle to enchant it. And finally, offer the scamp heart to dispel it. Memorize this, for it must be done in this order.
Dremora heart, candle, scamp. Okay. What if I use them in the wrong order?
When one meddles in such dark practices, anything is possible. I suggest you proceed with care and make sure to enact the ritual properly.
Thanks. Okay. Zoom. Wait, are you scamps? There are scamps right here. Will these work? I don't know, but they're gonna try anyway. Nope. Okay. Nope. Apparently, a scamp heart must be specifically acquired in this area. Because for some reason, the quest demands that level of specificity. Okay, I need a Dremora heart as well. But Dremoras themselves seem to be in... Ah, there's a Dremora. Who did not drop their heart. Damn it! I require your heart. Out of context, that just sounds very odd. Okay, I might get a heart off of one of these guys. Yes! Dremora heart acquired. Now let's grab the ritual candle, which is up this way. Not from Daedra. Definitely not from Daedra. I think their definition of love is significantly different than my own. And possibly involves taking my soul and doing something horrific with it. No, thank you. Candle is... Wow, I cannot climb stairs, apparently. Candle acquired. Also, I thought I heard a cat, but I'm not seeing... Oh, there's the cat.
Daedra, love is forever. Hail, Daedra.
No. Bad Antu. Do not hail the Daedra. The Daedra are terrifying. Well, certain ones. The worm loves us. It is always going to love us, and thus it always has. Perhaps we should learn to love the worm. Yeah, I do not want to learn to love that. Okay, this is... What do we have? Dremora Heart. Ritual Candle. Scamp Heart. Use the Dremora Heart first. Light the candle. And then Scamp Heart.
Oh, is this the real world? Or is this yet another trick? I will not let the darkness in. Wait. This is real, isn't it? You're real. Was it you who woke me?
Yeah, I broke the spell.
Then I am indebted to you, stranger. That nightmare. I thought I would be stuck there forever. Wait, what about Rosen? Was that real, or was it just a dream? Where is she? Do you know? I think it was real. You have to help me.
Okay, who's Rosen?
My daughter. And if they've harmed one hair, I'll salt all Tamriel with their blood. I just have to find her. There was something in the dream, a cultist standing over Rosen reading a scroll. It's on Nightmare Crag. Out of my way.
Okay, you are in no condition to go after her.
Then you have to go. They're doing the same thing to her they wanted to do to me, but worse. There's something about that scroll. Please, get that scroll and find a way to pull her back. You have to.
Okay, I'll look for the scroll and do everything I can for Rosen. You get back to your family now. And now I need to figure out where I'm going. Okay, across the river. Finally, an actually decent familial relationship. I know, right? I feel like that happens so rarely. The Nightmare Crag is up this way. Bypass the Daedra there. Oh, because of course there are Dremora up here too. Why wouldn't there be? Nope, I don't exist. Damn it! Apparently I do exist. I was hoping I could just sneak by them. Apparently not. Existing is so overrated. Alright, okay, we're taking you out first because you're a healer.
Being in a cult is weak. We are past the agency of screams. Leading a cult is our only acceptable solution.
No, come back here. You die. Honestly, I really do not know what to make of anything you say. Omen of Deception. What's this? Amid the deep layers of the realm of Quagmire resides a spirit who has long yearned to wreak destruction upon the mortals of Nirn, to spread lies and deception across their tawdry realm. Amongst all of Vermina's pets, the spirit remains the most hidden, the most secretive. He is known by many names, but none of them true, which has made his summoning impossible for centuries. But Vermina whispered his secret name in my sleeping ear last night whilst I dreamt of darkness. She bid me to unleash his foul influence in Tamriel and to drive the people of that world to distrust and betrayal. To summon the Omen of Deception, you must first light the 4 braziers, slay whomever you offer as a sacrifice, and finally speak the daedric's true name. The sacrificial blood must be freshly spilled, but take great care to ensure the sacrifice is fully dead. If the sacrifice were to retain any trace of life, the daedra would be summoned in a weak and susceptible state. And were something to happen to her pet, Vermina would not be pleased. The daedra's true name is Yakal. Speak it and he will come, but make sure his vessel is prepared. Okay. Well, this is just not a good thing, really. The Toonlink says blah 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 when he hears your voice. Rude, Tiny Doomlink. Okay, fine. I suppose I'll murder you. Hey, no. Get back here. I'm trying to switch back to my swords. I want that mount, but sadly, the mount is no longer a thing that can be acquired. It makes me very sad. The mount was like a limited time thing from the various boxes. I forget which box that was at the time, but raid backpack. Oh, there's a sky shard over there. I do want it, but this first. This first. Light the brazier. And one more to light. Okay.
He lives? My vessel is not prepared? Then you will be my vessel.
Also, I love that person's armored dog. Okay, we need to come over here and free Rosen. But first, Sky Shard.
My mother. She was in the dream too. Is she... I have to get home.
And now, Glow Deer. Nope. Can't catch me. I know I need to go back up there. It's fine, I will be back up there in like 5 seconds. But... oh, surprise chest. Mine now. Also, there's a book over here. It looks like it's down there. Okay. Come back for the book. Whoops. Ingrid.
Surely the Eight sent you to save us. Me,
Haha,
my daughter, we
you
owe
said
you our
chest.
lives. Do you always go to such great lengths to help people you don't even know?
Not always.
Well, I'm glad you decided to do so today. You will always, always be welcome at the Van Farm. Stay as long as you like. This whole thing was like some terrible nightmare. It reminds me of the day I lost my husband so many years ago. I don't know if you can understand. I've moved on, but sometimes I still feel a little lonely.
William Nuren recently became a widower too.
William? A widower? I'm so sorry to hear that. Poor Rosalie. May the Eight bless her soul. Are you suggesting I... Maybe I will pay the Nurens a visit. I appreciate the suggestion.
Not always. Really? Sure doesn't seem all that not always. I know. Like, literally everything your character always does is, I'm gonna go help these people. I know nothing about them, but I'm gonna help them. Which, if that doesn't say... If that tells you anything about, like, the fantasy RPG genre in a nutshell, it's, we are always going to help people we do not know. Okay, where are we going? We actually need to go up that way. Okay. I am most decidedly in the wrong location. It's fine, I can fix it, but this is not where I really should be. There's a road. We don't always take roads to get where we're going, but sometimes we do. Nope, no thank you. I don't want to be your friends, tiny little scamps.
You there. If you respect the name of the Knights of the Flame, then I would ask your assistance. Bandits are masquerading as members of our order and then robbing people blind.
How can I help?
You can steal from the bandits that which they stole from us. The motherless swine somehow got their hands on our tabards, and now they're robbing travelers on the road to Rothgar. Kill as many as you can, but mainly get our tabards back.
Consider it done. Hi, Ame. Ame has a very fluffy cat friend. Pro tip, he's the real bandit. I don't think so. I will be honest though, I was not expecting to turn around and see Ame just like worship. Wait, is that even a command here? Oh my god, it is. I think it is. Maybe not. Yumi told me to. Oh my god. Well, I mean, that's a perfectly valid reason to do anything. It is, but only Ame can do it. Well then. Rifling through this. For a tabard. Mine now. Okay. Somebody has already been through here and killed the majority of the people around here, which I'm not complaining about whatsoever. Makes my life significantly easier. Also, book. Where's that book? That is Mage's Guild XP. That is all the way up there. Okay. That does not help me. At this point. Oh, okay, these guys are not dead.
Spread out.
I thought they were dead. They are not dead. There's a book over here. Dum 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 dum. What even is anything? We don't know. They're just mostly not dead. Nope, stop that. Okay, apparently that did not work the way it was supposed to.
And just to show we feel no spite, you can be our acolyte. But first, boy, it's time to bow kowtow.
I really like that movie, actually. Prince of Egypt is a good movie. I remember the first time I saw that movie, that sequence kind of creeped me out a little bit. Which I'm pretty sure was the intent of it, but still.
You're alive. Were you successful?
I recovered your tabards.
Thank you. At least now travelers won't be fooled into thinking they can trust these ruffians. After we get healed up, we'll make another push to drive the bandits from this region altogether.
Excellent. Now up this way we go. Hi.
You're looking for Sir Hughes, aren't you? Get in line. We've been waiting for him to come and clarify our orders for days. He returned all right, but mumbling incoherently. Know what that means? Just more confusion. I think Hughes has lost it.
You're right. He'd murdered Duchess Lacana.
The Duchess is dead? Hughes killed her? Oh, for Mara's sake, I didn't think he was that crazy.
Kind of
I guess that explains why his orders were so confusing. Good thing we didn't march on the Red Guards at Alcaire Castle. So I guess if Sir Hughes killed the Duchess then, crazy or not, the Duke is going to want him to answer for that. I guess this means we're going to have to find a new leader.
Probably. Where's Sir Hughes now?
He went into the keep. Sir Croix might be protecting him, though. Finding Hughes may be difficult until we clear up all the confusion here. You should talk to Sir Edmund. He's just up the steps.
Can do. The funny thing is, Jonathan Young and Caleb Hiles did a metal cover of it that wasn't as hard as the actual movie song. I know!
Taking a stand for what's right is never easy. If you've come to Firebrand Keep to petition for help from the Knights of...
The cover was good. Do not get me wrong. It was not as powerful as the original, though.
If you've come to Firebrand Keep to petition for help from the Knights of the Flame, I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. Our leader, Sir Hughes, seems to have gone mad, and the Knights are divided over whether or not to follow his last order.
Sir Hughes kind of is mad. He killed the Duchess.
This is far worse than I thought, and makes our cause all the more critical. Sir Hughes just returned to the keep, acting strangely. He's in there with Sir Croix, who is making preparations to attack the Red Guards at Alcaire Castle.
Well, then we have to stop him.
Indeed. Myself and these others were exiled for standing against Sir Croix, but we are too few at present to retake the keep. There are other knights in the keep who are questioning Sir Croix. Could you go in and look for those who would join us?
I will rally the knights to the cause. You know, hopefully. Oh, agreed. Agreed.
If Alcaire is truly threatened, regardless of where it comes from, I will defend it to the death.
Yeah, about that. The plan to attack the Red Guards is wrong. Help Sir Edmund and I retake the keep?
You're right. This doesn't make any sense at all. My duty is to do what's right, not to blindly follow orders. I'm with you.
How that worked so easily, I don't know. They'll probably not all be like that, but...
Preparing the entire order to go to war isn't easy. This is going to take some time.
Also, aw, thank you, Kai. The plan to attack the Red Guards is wrong. Help Sir Edmund and I retake the keep.
You're right. This doesn't make any sense at all. My duty is to do what's right, not to blindly follow orders. I'm with you.
Okay, so that's 2 at once, apparently. Cool. I'm not gonna question that.
If Sir Hughes really wants us to go to war, I'd prefer he told us himself.
Well, the plan to attack the Red Guards is wrong. Help Sir Edmund and I retake the keep.
You're right. This doesn't make any sense at all. My duty is to do what's right, not to blindly follow orders. I'm with you.
Okay, that felt a lot easier than I feel like it should have been. Back out to talk to Sir Edmund.
I knew more of my fellow knights would come to see the insanity Sir Croy means to unleash at Alcair Castle. I think we have enough knights now to retake the keep. I've sent them to take up strategic positions.
Are we ready to attack then?
Indeed. Taking up arms against our fellow knights is something I know none of us wishes to do. But Sir Croy has forced this upon us. This is unpleasant business, but let's get on with it. I've told the knights positioned around the castle to attack on our signal. There's a siege horn mounted atop Firebrand Keep's main hall. If you are willing, I would ask you to go there and blow the horn. That will signal everyone to attack.
Okay. I can do that. Be ready. The question is everything... Okay, nothing in here is actually going to be hostile towards me. I was expecting it would be. Do I have any idea where I'm going? Nope. Okay, here we go. Why are they attacking the keep? They have, like, swords. Not exactly proper equipment to assault a keep. You would think. We're doing it anyway, apparently.
Keep
really?
those weapons sheathed.
We caught them by surprise, and I think we have the upper hand. I've been wounded, though. I don't think I'd be of any more use in the battle.
You've done enough already.
I've done what I could, but I failed to find Sir Croy. Now I fear he would best me quite easily. I need you to do this. I believe the other knights will stand down if we can defeat Sir Croy. Will you face him for me?
Where do I find him?
He's in the eastern garrison. Kill him. Put an end to this. There's another siege horn on top of the garrison. When Croy is killed, blow that horn. The knights will pause, and I'll use that moment to call for an end to the fighting.
Okay. Sure. Shouldn't be too hard. I think. Small groups of people fighting. Wait, if you couldn't find him, how'd you know where he was? I have no idea. Don't logic too much. You know you're playing too much Elder Scrolls when you call your cinnamon rolls sweet rolls. To be fair, sweet rolls in this game or in any Elder Scrolls game are significantly taller than most cinnamon rolls in the real world. Although, to be honest, I'd probably call cinnamon rolls sweet rolls if I played too much of these games myself.
Fan out!
I actually kind of hope that... Okay, so... Recently, an Elder Scrolls cookbook came out. I'm really hoping there's actually a recipe in there for sweet rolls. Yeah, they're like bundt cakes, not actually cinnamon rolls. Which amuses me. Because then I have to wonder if, like, those count as rolls, if they're technically tiny bundt cakes. I don't know. Okay, we need to take you out first, because you're a mender. We cannot have that. Nope. I went into the keep and the dead bodies are still there. Oh my god. That is amazing. Because Ame has made me as a character that has done this area before, so... As we learned from one of the last times Ame tried to help me with a quest out here, because they have already done the thing, yeah, they technically can't help me attack anything. Where are you, sir? Oh, look, here you are.
At last, the outsider who rallies my knights to rebellion. I'm going to enjoy this.
Yeah, I'm still killing you though, so deal with it. There's a part of me that honestly wanted to be a little mean and kick him onto the fireplace. But that is sadly not a thing you can actually do in this game. Also, I seriously expected there to be like some sort of horn noise when I blew those, and nothing. I'm a little disappointed. Still though, no Sir Hughes. I know, like, nothing. It's very odd.
Oh, I know you. Ingrid Van told me to give you her regards.
Okay.
I grieve for Sir Croix and all those who died fighting for him. But there was no other way to save the Knights of the Flame. Thank you for doing what I could not.
So, the battle's over?
Indeed. With Sir Croix slain, I am assuming command of Firebrand Keep for now. Needless to say, preparations to march to Alcaire Castle have been called off. Killing my fellow knights to restore order was hard enough. But this matter with Sir Hughes is unthinkable. He's down in the infirmary. I'm told he was raving about killing the Duchess before he fell unconscious. I don't know what to do.
I'll handle it. The Duke sent me here to find him.
Then I suppose you must. Whatever crimes he may be guilty of, you should know that Sir Hughes was always an honorable knight. I simply must believe that his recent actions are caused by some form of insanity.
Well, you are not far off. I will take that into account. Where is the infirmary?
The infirmary is below the Great Hall. Speak to the healer there, Odette. Get her assessment of his condition. Again, I would plead with you, if his actions are truly driven by madness, show mercy.
I'll do what needs to be done.
It's 10 p.m. Have you sacrificed your friends today?
Weirdly enough, no. Sir Edmund's letter. What is this? Fellow knights, no matter what Duke Nathaniel plots, we cannot betray our oath. Only if he moves openly will we move against him. If you stand with me, listen for the horn. Sir Edmund. Okay. That is concerning. Where is an Ame? Ame! Let's come into light. What do you have to show? There's actually a command for that now, Yumi. Death! Gasp! Everybody knew no, I technically did not. Also, Ame is taller than me. Ame is definitely taller than my tiny Bosmer. Please, I'm married for shame. I'm finally taller than someone. Real life, I'm short. And I'm playing a very tiny character. Real life, I'm like, what, 5'1"? Thereabouts? Also, is this the cat with the... This is the cat with multiple ears. That is the cat with multiple ears. That is amazing. I was hoping kneeling would let me zoom in a bit, but apparently not. Look at this tiny, adorable thing. With 2 sets of ears. It is very cute. I want to pet. I don't think there's a pet command. There is not. I do, however, have this command. I have a hand puppet. I love my character's voice. She's just like making the hand puppet talk. It amuses me. Okay, seriously, what is that command? Okay. Seriously, though, onward with the story. Ah, that's what that is. Oh my god, we are in sync, you guys. I was not expecting this. This just looks very awkward. And yes, I am of course taking screenshots because what else am I going to do with my life? It's not a sync, damn it. Okay. But back to the actual plot. Because plot. Things are happening and I would like to know what is going on.
If you are wounded, you may take a bed in the corner. I will tend to you as soon as I can.
I'm actually here to see Sir Hughes.
I'm sorry to say that Sir Hughes is in no condition to talk. I tried to help him, but this is simply beyond my ability to treat. It seems to be some type of curse. He came in mumbling to himself, and soon he was just gone.
May I at least examine him then?
I do not think you could cause his condition to be any worse, so you are welcome to do what you like. I warn you, though, curses like this are very unpredictable. If you start to feel dizzy, I would suggest stepping away.
Okay. So he's surrounded by purple fog. And there are creepy voices whispering. This is a good idea. You're apparently going back to Alcair Keep. What? Okay, it still looks like a little curse. I'm sure he'll be fine. Just gotta walk it off. It's fine. It's not fine. Explore the castle's upper floor. Whoa!
The Duke should not have wed King Farazad's daughter.
The Duke's marriage was a mistake. He's put us all at risk.
King Farazad is planning to invade Alcair. Duchess Lacana is a spy.
Lacana has everyone fooled. She and her father are plotting against us.
Duchess Lacana is orchestrating an attack on Alcair. She must be stopped.
The Duchess has betrayed us. I have to stop her. Whatever it takes.
What the...
I know what you're planning.
What are you doing here? Leave my room at once.
I won't allow Alcair to fall into Redguard hands.
Alcair in Redguard hands? Tears of Zet. You've gone mad.
I'm sorry. But this is the only way.
No! Please!
What have I done?
Wait! This is... Wasn't this one of the 3 vision things that we saw earlier? Like, in one of the second... the second starting part of the Covenant Zone, there was this quest we could go on and sort of receive visions of things that would occur that we could potentially alter. One of them happened at the end of that. There was the incident with the werewolves that we handled last zone. I'm pretty sure that was the 3rd. Jeez, okay. Hey, Sir Hughes.
She deserved it, didn't she? I know she did, or I think I know. Is this real?
This is a dream.
No. It's a never-ending nightmare, whether I sleep or not. I killed Duchess Lacana. The omen whispered in my mind, poisoning my thoughts. Now it tortures me, forcing me to watch the murder again and again.
What is the omen?
The omen of fear. Always with me, always whispering, telling me about the Redguards, about Lacana. I believed it, but it was lying. I murdered an innocent woman and betrayed the Duke. Now it's hiding, but it's not gone.
How can we stop it?
We have to kill it. You have to kill it. My sword. In the dream, I left it in the throne room. The omen is drawn to it. Find the sword and find the omen.
Okay. Sure. I can do that. I can totally do that. It's fine. This is fine. Sword of... Well, no, I don't want to sit there. I want to investigate the sword.
I can see your fear.
Oh. F no. No thank you. I don't like this thing. I don't like it. I don't like him. Okay, I apparently cannot hurt him until the specters are gone. Oh, I am low on stamina. I wouldn't recommend it. This sort of seems like a bad idea. Also, you know, it's dead now.
You killed the omen. May the Eight bless you. My mind is free, but my sins remain.
Are you alright?
Yes, I'm all right, but not absolved. I ordered the Knights of the Flame to rebellion. I murdered the Duchess. I betrayed the Duke. These stains on my honor cannot be washed away.
Okay, let's leave the nightmare. Come on. I mean, adopt away if that's your thing. I personally would not, but that's just me. What? Oh, we're back. Excellent. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is the part where I need to decide if Sir Hughes lives or dies, isn't it? Because, you know, clearly they're not going to make this decision. Clearly this decision has to be the complete stranger who has been helping them this entire time. Ugh.
Sir Edmund sent for me and I came as soon as I could. Sir Hughes does not plead for clemency, yet he says his mind was not his own.
He was under the influence of a daedra, but it's dead now.
As strong as my anger may be, I sense truth in your words, and some change in Sir Hughes's character. But he murdered my wife, and for that, I can find no forgiveness.
Then you will have him executed, Your Grace?
He asked me to take his life and restore honor to the Knights of the Flame. But my emotions are too strong. I cannot trust myself to make the right decision. You were in his dream. You saw what drove him to murder. You must decide his fate.
Why me? Why is it always me? Ugh. Also, Kai, why? Why? But why is it always me? Google search, how to stop being the protagonist. How do I stop being the protagonist? I don't even have weird colored hair or anything. I just sort of exist. Yeah, let him live. He wasn't in his right mind.
Very well. Thank you for your counsel.
Rise, old friend. You will not die this day.
Then my punishment is living in disgrace.
'Cause it's an Elder Scrolls game. I mean, true.
I cannot allow one who committed so grievous a crime to ever serve me again.
So, what happens now?
Sir Hughes may live,
but he will never stand in my court again. I hereby strip him of his knighthood. I exile him from Alcair. He may never return, upon penalty of death. He faces a kinder fate than the one that befell my wife. Though the immediate danger is past, I fear this might be more than an isolated event. Sir Hugh's driven mad by nightmares, and I've heard the constable in Coghlan village was similarly affected. We need to know more about this so-called omen.
Where would I find such knowledge?
The spirit wardens of Pariah Abbey. They dabble in daedric rituals, but they're benevolent. Speak to Brother Moron at the Abbey. Ask him if the appearance of this omen should be cause for wider concerns. If so, we should warn High King Emmerich.
I'll find him. Off we go. Do 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 do. Now, I keep in mind my knowledge of the Elder Scrolls universe is basically limited to what I've seen in the course of this game and the time I've spent playing Skyrim. Are spirit wardens different than the warden class that exists in this game? I do not know the answer to that. I feel like they should be, but I also don't know. I suppose we'll see. But Ame doesn't know either. Well then. I suppose we'll find out. I have no knowledge whatsoever of Elder Scrolls, but I'm willing to expound at length about what would make logical sense. If there's one thing I've learned in playing these games is that logic sometimes does not apply. Apparently we come up this way? I think yes. Also, this zone seems to have a hell of a lot of cats.
Fire! Help! Whoever you are, please help us save the Abbey. I don't understand how this could be happening. We have no feud with the Midnight Union. Why would they suddenly come here and destroy the Abbey? It doesn't make any sense.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Certainly. The bandits set everything on fire. The whole place is going up in smoke, and they're preventing us from putting the fires out. We weren't prepared to fight. If you'll help extinguish the flames, it would be a tremendous favor.
How do I put them out?
Take this bucket. If you can get to the well and fill it. I don't know any other way. The larger fire may not be so easy. Just focus on the smaller fires first.
I will put out whatever fires I can.
I appreciate your assistance, but I would not want you to think of the spirit wardens as helpless. We are a capable lot. But to be attacked out of nowhere like this, and by the Midnight Union, we were just caught off guard.
Oh, who are the Midnight Union?
Smugglers mostly, and gamblers, even petty thieves. But they've never been ruffians before now. They almost killed Brother Roland. I thought I knew them. Why attack the Abbey? Why?
We don't know, but we sure will find out. Probably. Filling a bucket. And now murder! You know, the most unrealistic part of this is that I don't have to go and refill the bucket every single time. I'm clearly emptying the majority of the bucket's contents onto this flaming debris. And yet, I don't need to refill the bucket every time. Sense it does not make, but you know what? This is what it is. Magic bucket, apparently. Apparently. Oh, no. No. Bad Midnight Union person. The target is not out of range. They are literally right there. Okay, fine. I just sang Baby Sloth to the Doomling to the tune of Baby Shark, but at 1/20th speed, the Doom Mother loved it. Somehow I suspect that's a lie.
It was a trap. They knew we would come. It was a trap. They knew we were coming.
Okay, what trap? Who knew?
The Supernal Dreamers. Master Musgu said they were up to no good, and he was right. He and Brother Gerard are fighting them off. I ran to get help. Can you save them?
I'll see what I can do. Okay, first though. Oh, okay. Surprise. I don't recall upsetting vampires, but apparently this is what is happening.
Move now!
Okay, seriously, when did I upset vampires? We just don't know, Java. We just do not know. Oh, there's a way shrine here. When did you piss off vampires, Ame? Will I eventually be pissing off vampires? These are the important questions. Hashtag to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. Hopefully this will not be copyright struck. Will not be removed because of audio content. But da 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 da. Yeah. I love that song. I'm terrible. Okay. Hi.
I can see that many of the small fires have been extinguished. Thank you for volunteering to help us.
Yes, I put out many of the small fires.
Thanks for pitching in. I think we've saved enough crops to make it through the winter. But why did this happen? What's it all about? I hesitate to ask you for further assistance, but if you're willing, your help would certainly be appreciated. Our leader, Abbot Duroc, left some time ago and hasn't returned. I fear he may be injured or worse.
Where did he go?
Abbot Duroc and a few others went to the Cave of Dreams on the North Ridge. Duroc wanted to get something to help put out the fires. Brother Hakam went after them with a scroll of return to help get them back sooner. Now I worry about Hakam too.
Do you want me to look for Hakam or Duroc?
Both. But look for Brother Hakam first. With the scroll of return, you can get Abbot Duroc back here sooner, where I hope he'll be able to put out that big fire.
I'll find them both and get them back here as soon as possible. Also, that is interesting. As Duroc sounds a hell of a lot like an orc name.
There are wounded to tend to. Please, you have to help me. The Midnight Union bandits. I don't know why. I was no threat to them. But they attacked me anyways.
Do you need a healer?
No. I am a healer. I can take care of myself. It's the others. So many of my fellow wardens are injured. I was trying to help them, but I can't really go on.
What do you need me to do?
Take these poultices. It should at least help them get on their feet so they can get to safety.
I'll help the injured and then come back to check on you. Apparently this is what I'm doing. Of course, I need to find injured people first. You're fine. You're off running away.
You will always be welcome at the Abbey.
I would hope so. Okay, seriously though, now I'm just wondering if I wind up pissing off vampires later on. It'll be interesting to find out, though.
You will always be welcome at the Abbey.
Yes, please do not actually tell me. I want to find out for myself. But it'll be interesting to see. I know there's a fourth one somewhere around here. But where they are, I don't actually know. That's not really what the fluid vampires deal, so probably not. Let's go up this way. Oh my god, the last one is down here. Why is the last one down here? Who knows, really? Here you go.
May Azura bless you for all your days.
I mean, Azura's relatively okay as far as Daedric princes go.
I saw many of my fellow wardens.
Whoa! Hey! Rude! Rude! I'm literally just trying to do a thing, and you come out of nowhere. This is very rude, and I do not appreciate it.
I saw many of my fellow wardens make it to safety. Thank you. It's so ironic that we rely on a stranger's help after being attacked by those we considered friends.
Glad I could help. How are you?
Thank you for asking. I'm feeling better already. It's certainly a relief to know that the other wardens are safe. I'll be able to get back to the Abbey soon. Perhaps I'll see you there.
Hi, Ame. Okay, where am I going? Up this way. Rude. Rude. Holy shards are shiny. I will say, Ame definitely makes me wish I had a Templar. What are Ame and I if not gremlins? Wonderful beans. That is what you are. Wonderful beans. Yes. Oh, look. Brother Hakam is dead. But we have his scroll, so it's okay. Gremlin beans? That just sounds awkward. Oh! Because of course there are Daedra in here, too. Why not? Seriously, can things just be easy for once? I mean, that would take the fun out of it. I'm aware of that. But seriously. Oh, you're a friend. That's fine. You are not terrifying. I honestly thought that was the enemy Daedra.
Friend or foe, declare yourself. No one will harm the abbot. Not while I draw breath.
I actually came to help. I'm afraid Brother Hakam is dead.
And I have more terrible news. Those damned outlaws cast a sleeping spell on Abbot Duroc. I can't wake him. He came down here for this scroll of summoning, said it would stop the biggest fire. I just hope it's worth what it cost.
Would the Scroll of Return help? I found it on Brother Hakam.
As Europe praise his foresight, this will get us back to the Abbey. Duroc said this scroll of summoning should be read near the largest fire in the field. Please, take it and use it there. I'll meet you at the Abbey when you're done.
Okay, can do. He's being all protective, and yet he sheathes his weapon before asking you who you are. I know, right? Who does he expect to help if it turns out, oh yes, I'm here to kill you both? You waste valuable time if your weapon is not out when you're questioning people. I'm just saying. Okay, where is the big fire? This is the big fire. The Scroll of Summoning was a Storm Atronach. I don't know what I was expecting. Storm Atronach was not it. But, I mean, doing its job, so I'm not gonna complain. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have? We have... I know technically I should just go back, but there's this thing, and I kind of want to save these people before something bad happens to them. So, over this way I run. Why I ran and did not just take my horse, I don't know. That would have been the logical thing to do. Especially since now I have no stamina.
I should have fought harder. I should have protected Master Musgu.
I'm here to help. Tell me what happened.
It's the Supernal Dreamers. They've opened a portal to Oblivion in Maw Cave. That's where those scamps came from. And we came here to close it. It was a trap. The Dreamers wanted Master Musgu for some reason. And now they've got him.
How can I help?
They're trying to open more portals here and there. We need to stop that. But I have to go try to save Master Musgu. Can you kill some scamps and hurl their heads into the nascent portals? The magical feedback should shut them down.
Okay, how can a scamp head keep an Oblivion portal from opening?
It's simple transliminal metaphysics. The scamps just came here through another portal from Quagmire, Vermina's realm, so they're still charged with positive creatia. Got that?
Sure.
So, to open their portals, the supernal mages are channeling negative dismay waves from the dreaming cultists. Positive Scamphead meets negative dismay, and poof! Anything else? I need to rescue Master Musgu.
Okay, sure. That makes sense, I guess. Sort of. Where's the freaking scamp when you want one? Simple and transliminal metaphysics are definitely words I expected to see in the same sentence together. I know, right? There are scamps. Oh, I know, look at that! I need 3 heads. There just so happen to be 3 scamps right here. And now we just need to throw these heads into their respective portals. Gonna run right by them, because why not? Of course, we need to take these guys out first, but... Because otherwise, this is just going to cause many problems for me. Wow. That actually worked. I was not expecting it to be perfectly honest. Does that mean...
Move now!
Can you really expect anything that is supposedly simple to work the first time? I don't know about you, but I cannot. You a healer? You are a healer. Healer murder first. No, you don't. Oh, wait. Nope. Get off. Thank you. Tossing another head. Smashing things is pretty simple, and that always works. It's true. Well, generally. Best way to get to that one. Looks like it's over this way. Storm Mage. And a recruit. Stop it. Smashing doesn't work. You clearly didn't smash it hard enough. I mean, technically. Enter the cave. Okay, I can do that. I don't know what that voice was, to be perfectly honest. Alright, up here we go. Whoa.
Name of Azura. This is bad.
What did they do to Master Musgu?
While I was fighting my way in, the cultists performed a ritual on Musgu. He's partially possessed by a daedric spirit. He's stuck in a terrible dilemma. He insists I should return alone to Pariah Abbey, but I can't just leave him. Please, talk to him. He's mad if he thinks I'll leave here without him. There's something he's not telling me.
Where do the portals lead?
To Quagmire, realm of the daedric Prince Vermina, Queen of Nightmares. Believe me, she means the mortals of this plane nothing but ill.
Yeah, that's understandable.
It wants to get out. Bless you. But neither of you needed to risk your lives for me. What I need is strength of will. I need you to kill me.
What? Why do you want to die?
The supernal dreamers performed a ritual. They summoned the daedric spirit and bound it within me. My brother Durak taught me to contain the spirit temporarily, but it's gaining strength. I can't hold out much longer.
What happens if the spirit takes over?
I'm a powerful spirit warden. If the daedric spirit possesses me, it will combine my power with its own. I would become a danger to everyone in Stormhaven. You need to kill me before that happens.
Kill you? There has to be another way. I'll see what I can do.
No. If I leave this gate to Quagmire, the spirit will take me. I suppose I could force the spirit out of me and into a dreaming cultist. It's not as certain, but it could work.
Well, I think you should let me find a cultist to take your place.
Very well. I'll contain the daedra as long as I can. Take a scroll of dream trapping from the rock over there, and use it on a sleeping cultist to bind him to your will. Then you can lead him back here.
Okay, I'll be back as soon as I can. I'm not. I can't not let him do this thing. That just seems like a bad idea. And to be perfectly honest, I am tired of needing to sacrifice people. Come on.
What's going on?
Nothing is going on. It's fine. If I did not have an NPC on me,
Where are you taking me?
I would go up to the dolmen. But I do have an NPC. So, dolmen will need to wait.
Please, I don't understand. I was...
You're fine.
Scatter!
Everything is fine.
Oh, it's a dream. I see.
Yes. Yes, this is a dream. You're still sleeping. Ooh.
In a cave. What a strange dream.
Did it work?
Everything is ready, but I must be certain. When I expel this daedra, it will be drawn into the cultist, and he will die. Are you sure you're willing to sacrifice this man?
They intended the same fate for you. Let's go on with it.
Very well. This cultist will take my place and be infused with the daedric spirit.
How do we work this?
We'll expel the daedra, draw the cultist into ritual circle. After the daedric spirit consumes its victim, it will return to Quagmire. Follow the spirit through the portal to Quagmire. Kill the daedra there, then return. Ready?
Yeah, I guess.
What?
Portal to Quagmire.
A fresh meal. Prepare to die.
I dodged that. That is just rude. Back through we go.
Praise Azura! You survived!
What now?
The daedra is no more. I owe my life to you. You'll still have to fight your way out, but once I'm confident no trace of the daedra remains, Gerard and I will disperse the cultists and return to Pariah Abbey.
Excellent. Good. Good. Now, let's get out of here. The dolmen is still up. I'm not entirely sure how one gets up to it. But you know what? We're gonna see if we can figure this out. Maybe, no, that goes into a thing. It's definitely not where I want to be. Nope. Ah! Aha! I think I figured it out. Yes! Victory! I'll let them hit that since they've been up here. Yep. Okay. So this one was almost done anyway. But that is slightly disappointing. Understandable, but slightly disappointing. I enjoy the dolmens. I think they're fun.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go back to the Abbey. And use our last few minutes of being on stream, because it is almost that time, my friends. But let us use these last few minutes to see if we can't handle the situation with Duroc before we go. We may go a tiny bit over, but so be it if that is the case. Let me in. Alright, here we are. This is the Abbey.
They say the Hagfen is safe for travel these days, but I still hate nasty, smelly swamps.
His brother Moran, who we need to talk to.
Say, I heard you recently arrived from Alcair. There are terrible rumors about Duchess Lacana. Are they true? Was she murdered?
She's dead. Her murderer was influenced by a daedra known as the Omen of Fear?
I am sorry to hear about the Duchess. She was a good woman. The Omen of Fear, you say? I recollect hearing something about such daedra before. You should ask Abbot Duroc. He would know.
Which he cannot help me because he is currently unconscious. Ugh. Okay, where am I going? He is apparently not here. Dude is apparently outside the door. What? Where are you, sir? There we go.
An Atronach. Simply amazing. Duroc, you were right, my friend. You were right.
How's Abbot Duroc?
He's still under a sleep spell. But I've learned something. The Midnight Union wanted us to panic. The attack, the fires, they were just a diversion. While we were distracted, they entered the Abbey and stole the Dream Shard. You must awaken Abbot Duroc. He'll know how to get the Dream Shard back. Talk to our healer, Frizweir. He's inside tending to the Abbot.
I'll do what I can.
We can't create more dreamless potions without the Dream Shard. Without those potions, we, and the king, are vulnerable to the supernal dreamers.
What's the Dream Shard?
The Dream Shard is a priceless relic, a literal piece of Azura's realm of moon shadow. With it, we can distill water from the Cave of Dreams into dreamless potions. Without that shard, we can't make any more of them.
Why do you need the potions?
We use them to protect ourselves from nightmare attacks by our enemies, the supernal dreamers.
Oh.
Since we don't dream, we're not vulnerable to dream magic. We also send them to the king and his counselors. Another reason we're tolerated here.
You mean King Emmerich will be vulnerable now as well?
Exactly. So you see how important it is to recover the Dream Shard. The safety of the realm is at stake.
Yep, okay then. Right. That is the thing that I cannot let happen, so here we go.
You're the one who helped save our fields. Listen, I may have discovered the source of Durok's affliction.
How do we wake him up?
It won't be easy. The spell enthralling the abbot traps him in sleep and forces him to dream. It's a clever spell, since the spirit wardens can't enter his dream. In fact, we can't dream at all.
Why can't you dream?
We drink dreamless potions nightly. That's why we're immune to dream attacks from our enemies, the supernal dreamers. As of now, you're the only person in Pariah Abbey who can dream. The only one who can save Durok.
How do I save your abbot?
We have another potion we rarely use, a dream stride potion. It'll put you into a dreaming sleep. Then I can merge your mind with Abbot Durok's. You must find him in his dream, figure out what holds him there, and awaken him.
Okay. I can totally do that. You guys are standing inside Durok on my screen. Oh boy. Maybe I actually was. I don't know.
Ah, Durok. You say we betrayed you, but the Spirit Wardens and the Midnight Union were never allies.
Indeed. We serve two very different mistresses. Our dream is your nightmare. Welcome to the new world, Abbot.
You're no dream spirit. You're real.
Yes, I am.
Our allies have betrayed us. The Midnight Union are now enemies, and I failed to see it coming.
Okay, Abbot Durok, you need to wake up.
I can't, my child. These chains bind me to my nightmare. However, it's still my dream. So I know one of the Midnight Union men outside carries the key to my chains. Slay them until you find it. Don't hesitate or fear. They're only dream spirits.
So they're not real then?
In this dream state, only you and I are real. And I'm only really certain of myself.
That's fair. Let's get a key.
Split up!
Key acquired. Aha. Back inside. Hey.
Did you find the key?
Yep, here it is.
Good. Once I've removed these chains, we'll awaken. Speak with me again in the waking world.
Woohoo.
Without you, I'd still be trapped in that dream. Now we must work together to stop this threat to Stormhaven.
Tell me about the threat?
You saw my dream. Clearly, Vermina's cult, the Supernal Dreamers, is behind this betrayal by the Midnight Union. The outlaws of the Union took the Dream Shard, but I fear it's for Vermina's evil purposes. We must recover it. I don't look forward to informing the king about this, but we must let him know as soon as possible. He will not be pleased.
Why will the king be upset?
King Emmerich must be informed that without the Dream Shard, we won't be able to supply him the dreamless potions that protect him from the Supernal Dreamers. His Majesty might reward the one who brings him word of this. Would you do it?
I'll give the king the news.
Seek out the king in Wayrest and give him the news. He must know as soon as possible.
So, if the Midnight Union has the Dream Shard...
Then you need to find the Midnight Union. True, but not yet. The entire purpose of the attack on the Abbey was to acquire the Dream Shard. And its purpose is as a defense against the Supernal Dreamers.
So, you think the Supernal Dreamers were behind the Midnight Union's attack?
I do, which means those cultists are planning something. Something big. King Emmerich must be warned. That is the highest priority.
Hi, Ame. I feel like if any kowtowing is to be done, should be done here. Friend of Azura. I did not expect Ame to actually take me seriously on that count. But here, I think, is where we are going to call it for the night. I know we still technically have a few minutes, but I don't want to get too involved in anything else when I only have, like, 3 minutes left of stream time. That does not seem like a very productive use of my time, and I'd honestly hate to be in the middle of something and then realize, oh, it's time for us to be done, because we only have, like, 2 minutes. That's just does not seem like a good time from my perspective. But thank you all for coming, for hanging out with me tonight. Much appreciated and much, much love. You are welcome, Yumi. If anybody is new around here, though, and you enjoyed what you saw, there is a heart-shaped button up in that corner that you guys can click on. And if you make sure that bell has been rung, because that means notifications are live, you can find out when we're going to be live next. Next stream, per usual, is going to be Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern. We are going to be going back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Should be a fun time, I think. I don't know, I'm getting pretty into it now. So we shall see how things go. But I am intrigued by everything that is going on. Let's see. Whoa! What is this? Ame! A sub has been gifted. It is also apparently Ame's first gift on this channel. So, thank you for the gifted sub, and Yumi is now a proud member of this channel. I mean, you always were, but you do get to use the Filth Heart now. So, I mean, the Filth Hearts are a great trade-off, honestly. I'm fond of that emote. I worked very hard on that emote. Let's see. I think, though... What else? Indeed! Alright, so I am going to potentially pass that. But if you guys still want to hang out post the stream, there is, in fact, the Discord channel that you guys can click the link on, and you can come to hang out with us when we're not live. Everybody's pretty amazing and wonderful. Much love for everybody. For now, though, I think I'm going to potentially pass out. So, have a good night, my friends. Have a good rest of your week. And I will see you all again on Sunday. Bye, guys.